Well, hello everybody, I'm Will.
And I'm Lynn. We are Lynn and Will of lynnandwill.com. Thank you for joining us today. It's Monday, August 10th, 2020. How amazing is that?
Yeah,
really?
Before we get started with all that,
That's right. Here we go, ready to rock and roll.
A little bit of value love.
So, we are Lynn and Will. If you don't know who we are, we're Lynn and Will of lynnandwill.com. We are digital networkers to help you grow your business online, learning the attraction marketing skill sets. And yes, these are skill sets. But isn't an investment in yourself an investment in your future? Online, the opportunities are limitless, and there's so many things that you can create now. And you can become your own boss and live a life that you imagine by learning the Attraction Marketing Formula. So that's what we do. We teach, we coach,
We
mentor, train, educate on learning attraction marketing principles and help you to grow your business on a global scale, on a massive scale, and the best part is you're targeting your exact audience. Whomever is interested in what you have to offer, you are able to target and reach those people. And how amazing is that? Because on Facebook alone right now, there's 3.1 billion people.
With B. Billion with a B.
Billion. So the Attraction Marketing Formula really teaches you how to leverage social media and how to reach those specific people who are interested in your offer.
Couldn't say it any better.
Right.
So if you guys are, if you're one of those network marketers that are still making your lists of 100, having the one-on-one meetings, the belly-to-bellies, the knees-to-knees, trying to get into a hotel for a hotel meeting, which you can't right now, or having your home parties, or prospecting everybody within 3 feet. If you're one of those network marketers, we're here to show you a whole different way. Just think of it this way. That way it does work, but you're going to have to weed through a whole lot of people before you find just that one person, huh? And in the meantime, all those other people, you found that one person, but all those other people, you're going to suffer from a whole lot of rejection. You're just repelling those people. So instead, you might as well just want to be the hunted instead of the hunter. That's what attraction marketing is all about. I'm just going to read these 3 statements really quick. So attraction marketing is a method that allows you to identify and attract people that are already looking to buy exactly what you have to offer. Attraction marketing is the polar opposite of bugging, begging, chasing, and convincing people to listen to you. Attraction marketing allows you, the network marketer, to save time as you automate the prospecting process. Doesn't that sound cool to you? Automate the prospecting process. So I look at it this way. Lynn just said that there's 3.1 billion people on Facebook alone. There's 49% of the world's population on some sort of social media. So it's a big highway out there. A big highway of, I don't know, 49% of 8 billion people out there. You want to somehow get them off that big old highway to get off on your exit, and come down your road and knock on your door. And that's what attraction marketing will help you do. So with that being said,
Perfect.
If you're coming to us live, please give us a little love by dropping us a heart emoji in the comments section below. If you're coming to on a replay, give us a hashtag replay now so we can give you a shout out later. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns during this Facebook Live, by all means, drop them in the comments section below, or you can simply send us a message to Facebook Messenger. And we always like to know where our people are coming from in this big, beautiful blue marble. So if you just please drop your location in the comment section below, we'd love to know where you're coming from, as we do broadcast over 30 countries throughout the world. So you want to do the little introduction of what we're going to talk today about?
Sure. So today is going to be a 2-part series, our Facebook Live. The title is 8 Provocative Openers That Will Compel Your Audience to Consume Your Content. 8. So today we'll go over 4, and on Wednesday we'll go over the remaining 4. Okay?
That sounds great.
Right. So did you want to start?
Yeah, sure. So this is kind of a cool thing. So these are just 8, as Lynn said, is 8 provocative openers. So let me get you in the right mindset here. So you've been working really hard on some sort of speech or some sort of training, and you know that there's going to be a whole bunch of people there. Let's say, just for the heck of it, there's going to be 100 people in your audience, and you've been practicing, working on it, refining it, making it all great and everything. So you you clear your throat and you get up to the front of everybody. And you start your spiel, and then you see a person just get up and start walking away, and then you see like 2 people get up and walk off, and then you see like maybe a whole line of people walk off, and then maybe you see like half the audience. Pretty soon you have half the audience, 45% maybe, gone. Well, that's what happens if you don't attract somebody with your entrance, or what would you call it, your opener, within 6 to 8 seconds, because that's what they're going to do. They're going to get up and walk away. So that's what we're here to show you, to keep your audience in their seat.
Very good.
So there's my little story for the day.
Oh, okay. That was your story. Very good. Thank you. So 8 provocative openers that will compel your audience to consume your content. So as attraction marketers, as network marketers, we need to provide value, right?
Right.
We need to provide content, whether it's something that's for your blog post, a video, an email, a podcast, whatever it is that you're sharing with your audience. You need to create enough interest within the first sentence or 2. It says, I was reading that it says that we have up to 15 seconds, although I think 15 seconds is a little long. I really do think it's more like 6 to 8 seconds. You have to attract everybody to you and to continue to listen to whatever it is that you're talking about. 6 to 8 seconds. So the first way that you can get people to listen to you is by controversy.
Wow.
Right. And it makes sense, right? I mean, say if we said something like, when we stop prospecting and recruiting, that's when
our business
grew exponentially. When you think, wow, well, if you're not prospecting, you're not chasing, you're not recruiting, how are you growing your business at a much more rapid rate with quality people without even chasing or doing the prospecting part, right? It makes you think. That's definitely a conflict and a controversy.
Right.
So that's one way. And you're sparking curiosity when you use something that's controversial, such as that example.
That's a perfect example. Also using a controversy, you got to be kind of careful with that one. Because you don't want to scare away your audience. You want to have a good balance of, sometimes with a controversy, you can get under people's skin. So you want to have a good balance of good versus bad. I forget what the percentage is. And you want like 80% good versus 20% bad.
Yes.
Or so you kind of have that balance, because you want to make sure that if you do serve up something that's provocative, you want to be able to give them some good right off the bat, so you don't lose them, or you don't offend them. So, because sometimes it can come off 100% wrong if you don't do it right, and if you don't come off right, then you're going to erode your authority, and it's just not going to work at all. One big thing too is no clickbaiting. Make sure that when you do this type of thing, say click here to find out or click here to that. It's called clickbaiting. You don't want to add any of that stuff in, clicking this to click that or anything like that, to get people interested in what you have to offer. So the biggest gig here is like what Lynn just went across. It was a perfect example of break a common belief and provoke. And that's exactly what she did. A common belief, where you have to prospect to get people on your team within network marketing. What do you mean you're not prospecting? Well, that's the cool thing about it. So anyway, and then the last thing you can say is, state a shocking feat. That we got 100 people in 4 days, or something like that. If it's true, it's
right?
Gotta be true.
Definitely.
That's all I can say about controversy.
The biggest way to lose credibility is to not be honest. And no, you need to be honest, authentic, and relatable.
Right.
Okay, so the second opener that will compel your audience to consume your content is to give a big, juicy promise, right?
Yeah, big, juicy promises.
What's in it for me, right?
That's the way we're wired, huh?
Right. So another way is to state something like this. Today, I wanted to share with you how I immediately added hours into my day. And you're thinking, wow, well, how did this person add hours into their day? What are they shortcutting? What have they learned that I could learn also to add hours into my day? That's another big, juicy promise. And it kind of gives you the idea of what we're talking about.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. So let me see. Well, what do I want to add to that?
Understanding the pain point of your audience, though, targeting the actual pain point, the struggle that people are having. That's another way to use a big, juicy promise. Providing, again, your remedy is truthful and honest and authentic.
Cool. I just want to caveat, her opening statement there on the big, juicy promise. We're programmed to ask those questions ourselves. What in it for me, as Lynn said earlier. And, that mechanism is built into us as humans. And if you don't have that mechanism built into you, you're not going to get very far. So that's why that's in there. That's why we're survivors, is that we have that little mechanism in there. So you want to, if you don't, you want to make sure that you give, you're clear with a definite benefit, and you don't want to, you want to make sure you know what your readers want, because if you're just giving out this and that and the other and your readers aren't interested in what your promise is, or they don't know what your promise is, then they're just going to turn the page or get out of their seat and walk away. And there you go.
Very good. So the third opener that you want to help compel your audience to continue to read or listen to whatever it is that you have to talk about is to imagine. Help people visualize, pretend, take them into a fantasy where they're envisioning how their life perhaps of what you have to offer could really improve their life, change their life in a better, bigger way. Help them by their mind imagine that and pretend and envision.
Right.
It's as simple as that. I mean, get them a little bit into La La Land.
You can do this very easily. Maybe in your opener, you just say, close your eyes, I'm going to tell you a story. And right away, that triggers your brain into an imagination, takes one of the senses away.
Oh, that's very good.
The other thing is just simply using that word, imagine. Use that word. People, your mind automatically goes into another set and go, oh wow, okay, I'm going to start imagining something. So it kind of gets them in that frame of mind with using just the word imagine. Let's see what else I want to say. That's about it.
Okay, so the fourth way that you can compel your audience to listen or read your content is to ask a question. Right? Everybody likes to communicate, express themselves, tell you how they're feeling. Tap into that by asking a question. How have you been? How is it going? Where is your pain point? Where are you struggling with? What would you like to change the most? Ask some sort of a question so that people can think about it in their mind and get a conversation going about finding where their pain point is. I mean, right. That's extremely powerful.
So you figure out who the audience is too.
Right, and asking questions, you really get to know people as well. I mean, that's a great way to
it is.
promote your content.
Is that it for you for questions?
It is.
Okay. So I just broke down the questions and different types of questioning. So, you have the simplest of course, is just a yes or no question. And it gets them to, their brains to start figuring out what the answer is. It's just very simple. It interacts with simple answers, excuse me. Open-ended questions. You can have open-ended questions that it expects the audience to develop the answer themselves. So there's no real right or wrong answer. It's just they're trying to formulate the answer to the question. Then there's rhetorical questions, and rhetorical questions don't expect an answer. Their brains just automatically go into to come up with some elaborate answer on their own. And then number 4 is questions with a surprise effect. Maybe you give out your question and pick from 1, 2, or 3 below, and there's the answer there. But then you say, well, 1, 2, or 3 is not the answer. So it's kind of like questions that give them a surprise effect. And then the last one, of course, is a direct question. And this is just ask them a question, just like Lynn said, about what their pain points might be. Ask them directly what they're feeling or how that is.
Very good.
I just wanted to touch on just some of the other ones that I don't know if they're going to be mentioned in some of these other openers. But these are all, remember, these are all a type of hook. It was basically what we're talking about. These are hooks. So, some of the hooks are storytelling. We went over questions with interaction. State a shocking fact. Maybe do a quote from somebody. That grabs them. Bring what you're talking about into life by a picture or a video. Make them laugh. That's always a great one.
Oh, so, yes, right.
Comedy.
We all love to laugh. I certainly do.
One of my favorites is leverage historical events. So I like to talk about history and hopefully catch them that way. Go straight to the problem, whatever that might be. Set expectations for your hook, and then use a surprising metaphor maybe, or state a shocking feat. So those are just all kinds of different hooks, because that's what we're basically talking about with these 4 or 8 provocative openers.
Right. To compel your audience and give content that has appeal and that people will listen and grab what you have to say. Listen to what you have to say.
So you just kind of got to think about it and see what grabs you, and might help your audience get grabbed. You know what I mean?
Right. So if we gave you any value today, which we hope we did, please drop a V in the comments below.
Please do.
And if you catch us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay as well.
Right. So as always, I would put a link to the blog that we were discussing today and Wednesday, and grab that link. Go ahead and read the blog. It's a great read. And within that link, you'll be able to we'll be able to offer you a free 10-day Attraction Marketing Bootcamp. It's 10 days of videos that talks all about attraction marketing, and really turns on a few bells and turns on a few light bulbs and gets a few gears rolling there. So, and then what else do we have to offer?
We have the 10-day boot camp.
No, the $27 ebook.
We're inviting you to go to the boot camp, though. I mean, that's a great way to start. It's free. It's a great way to go because you get a whole sense of what attraction marketing is about. And also, we have, within 59 minutes of you grabbing the link, you can purchase the Attraction Marketing Formula for $27. Yes, that's right, $27.
72% discount.
Right. Tube of lipstick, right, ladies? $27.
Right.
And you can get a fantastic read that will really show you how this blueprint works, why it's successful, what shortcuts it has in it, how to automate your business online, how to attract your customers or your business partners. This Attraction Marketing Formula encompasses all of that.
Yeah.
And knowledge is power. And the time to start is now. 2020 is slowly 2021 is, we're slowly inching to that. I mean, it's August 10th, 2020. What have you done to create a shift in your life? Our world is shifting.
Yeah.
You might as well shift too and get into online arena and really grow your business in a stable way and in a successful way.
Very well said. So that's just that book that Lynn was talking about. It's $27 and it's 185 pages and 10 chapters. Great read. When we got the book, we both read it within 24 hours, and that really got our gears are running to what traction marketing was, and we've never looked back since we've read that book. Huh?
Oh no! So grateful, so grateful to a particular person.
And lastly, if you just want to get on a vid call with us and have a conversation what attraction marketing is, we'd certainly love to entertain that. You can go over to lynnandwill.com and pull down the menu that says work with us and schedule a video that way. Or you can put a comment in the comment section below and we'll get a hold of you that way. Or simply send us a message through Facebook Messenger. Or you can go to our Facebook fan page, Lynn and Will, and go to the grab the book now button, and you can schedule a video call that way. So there's all kinds of ways of getting a hold of us. Just get on there, and we'll definitely love to get on there and have a chat with you about what it is, answer any questions you might have.
Right. So again, we hope we gave you value. We thank you for listening. If you're not following us and you like what we happen to say, please give us a follow at Lynn and Will, our Facebook page, and we hope wherever you are in the world, you have a great rest to your Monday.
For sure.
Or if it's already Tuesday morning where you are.
Yeah, or whatever time it is, right?
Right.
So, anything else, Lynn Marie? Outstanding. So, as always, peace,
love, and light.
Peace out, everybody. Everybody have a great day.
We'll see you Wednesday.